And we're back. Okay.
In that order.
I'm back.
Okay,
Speaking
good.
of one who should be smacked.
What? Why?
I thought it was I was
Go
smacking her
do
with the
it.
broadside of my sword, so I'm waiting to land up in the training room.
And then I have to watch my back. Or defend myself. That's normal.
I mean, you took it as a challenge, so we could always just go to the training room.
And that is very much up to you.
Alright, but
Oh no. I've just set myself up for
Have fun.
death. Besides, we haven't sparred actually in a while.
also true. So I ended up stopping by the fucking main room where everyone else is to just check up on Percy.
Mm-hmm.
One, according to her, I apparently have pretty eyes. Odd enough.
Yeah.
As well as two, I heard probably one of the funniest fucking things ever that... Oh my god. So, you know how Esso has that thing where when you call his name, he responds back with Yeso?
Yeah.
That is now apparently his legal last name because he needed a last name for something.
Oh.
His full name is now literally Esso Yeso. I had to walk out of the room so I didn't just die laughing in front of him. Granted, everyone else did, but, you know.
Is that really his legal last name?
So, effectively, the story that was given was... It was pretty much people were, like, low-key talking shit about each other. And so, Esso's last name was brought up.
Oh.
And he said that he didn't have one. Like, he wasn't created with one. Kind of like how... Like me.
Mm-hmm.
So he jokingly said that once. But it was when he legally actually needed a last name. So that is now his actual last name.
Oh my god. I can't believe that. And now... And now I'm getting gritty.
People were doing some shit. Damn. Please, just a fucking storage bin at this point. Looking out.
Guess the bin doesn't work.
Apparently. Also, did I ever put a dimmer in here? Because it's not as bright as it used to be.
Maybe. Now I'm waiting. I'm just now having. I'm staring at you because I'm going on guard.
Good. Be on guard.
Really? Do I really have to be on guard for this?
I mean, have you ever been in a fight where you were off guard?
No, never.
Exactly.
Wait. Are we gonna actually hurt
What?
ourselves?
Probably not.
In a spar, maybe not.
So like I said, my threat was to smack you with the broadside of this thing. I'm gonna try not to fucking hit you with it. Hell, even better, I won't even rev it for you.
Ah, thanks for making it not possible for that. You're just gonna fucking smack me around a little bit, I swear. That's going to be the motif of this.
A bit.
Yeah, I
kinda.
know. I always wait for my opponent, though, to go first.
I
I'm
know.
not me. And that's a great sword. So I know to get out of the way for that.
It is. Yeah. There's some fun little tricks to it, and yeah. Especially when you can treat it like it's a short sword.
Mm-hmm. Fun. But I don't attack first. I let a attack come to me.
Mm-hmm. Nothing wrong with being a reactive fighter, but when you have two of those, it kind of turns to a staring contest, so... Let's see if I can remember this one good, though. The fun part of greatswords here. Reach like that.
But you've left yourself open.
Kind of.
Okay, fair, but that's also could be the point of you could have had your sword twisted out of your hand.
True. Or I could have put it into my other hand, and that little bop to the head was a stab to the chest.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Well, obviously no. I was say, if we had grabbed those, then yeah, sure, I fucking easily would have just done that for the sake of it.
Then I would have been out. Because if that was a real battle...
Real battle, you're dead.
Mm-hmm. Real battle, I would have been dead a long time ago if that happened. I got you back.
Fair.
But you also let your guard down.
Yep. I also was literally playing around, because if I was actually full-on actually planning to spar and train you,
It wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't keep it here. I wouldn't keep it here.
And not from letting the force sink in and eat you.
Don't worry about it.
I also didn't use my fire for
But-
this. Yeah,
yeah.
you're resistant to fire, but I've learned not to do that.
You're fine.
So just even from that, I don't even know how well I'm good in a fight anyway. Yeah, I'm a reactionary fighter, and usually people are stupid enough to attack first.
Yeah, but when you're going up against someone who also does the exact same thing, they know what they're doing, so whenever they do attack first, they expect the reaction, meaning they can react to the reaction, and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and just,
But then it becomes a good battle of who can outwit the other.
It can be that. Or it's the first person to slip up, or, you know, just overall pure strength at that point.
Yeah. First strength, you have me beat for that. I don't have...
In terms
enough.
of... I mean... Yeah, fair, I kinda got beat you in all categories. Strength, speed, endurance, durability, yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
Plus...
King of all kings.
I am no king of kings. I know a certain golden boy who would take that title in a heartbeat.
I know. But, actually, there is something we can do here.
Whatever you're grabbing, check. Make sure it's not in the little bargain bin first.
No one's picked up a crossbow.
I mean,
I haven't been training with this, which is... that is a big problem.
I mean, one of the things you said that's been the issue is the kickback fucking up your arm after too long. So
That was
obvious
back
good
then.
thing there is train. Obviously, as long as you've been using the arm that's actually holding it, then you're fine.
Hey, a lot more stable. I feel like I understand the difference.
In?
At the time, I wasn't, like... It hadn't been... Yeah, it had been only... It had been a couple months since the ghost attack. But... Actually, yeah. But...
So you got attacked shortly after I came back.
Shortly after you came back, I think, and... It wasn't...
Meaning it would have been...
too long.
Meaning it would have It would have been the tail end of fall into winter of last year.
I've trained up a lot since then. I have been.
Plus, even with how slow you heal, those bones are probably fucking brand spanking new at that point.
I feel a little tinge of the recoil, but... I'm not keeping
You're
my
going
arm.
to, because it's the fuck...
My arm's not too straight. That's what you also taught me not to do.
No, because it's gonna shoot all the way up your arm.
Yeah. And if I did that, then I'm not getting a straight shot either.
I mean, you might get a straight shot, but in terms of going for quick succession fire, you ain't getting shit done in that regard.
I mean...
It also again comes down to fucking how much draw there actually is on the strings. Because the one I gave you was like 40 some odd pounds, meaning it's got about the same stopping power and range of I don't know gun calibers fully. What is fucking what's it called? I know what the gun's called. I forget the fucking caliber that it uses. Is that a fucking cocaine about that? Where are fucking calibers in a Desert Eagle?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's fucking ask Kane about that, but that's effectively the same fucking stopping power and range of the one I gave you, just a crossbow instead.
Yeah. Whereas these are
That's effectively what you're firing. So, the recoil might be a bit much, but, I mean, you managed to get used to it and use it and whatnot, because the way you were talking about using it, you'd have your sword in your other hand, meaning you wouldn't exactly be steadying yourself.
True. Okay. That's where it's the issue, is not being able to steady myself with the other hand.
Which, again, like I said, if you want or need a fucking lower draw strength one for fucking ease of it.
Okay. And I need to be
So,
able
like I said,
to
it's effectively
do
trying
this.
to train someone how to shoot a pistol with a fucking beetle.
But I mean, I don't know. The one I kind of am thinking about is a repeating one that is able to keep repeating so that I can have.
If you're getting a repeating one, then having one of that high draw strength is a bad idea. Because the
You
recoil
need
would have.
small draw strength. Well,
Something can still hit here.
Poke from behind.
ah, Jesus. Ah.
Your awareness is lacking.
Actually, hey Joe, how much do you know about guns?
What about him?
What caliber is in a Desert Eagle?
9mm.
Well, I thought Desert Eagles were one of the bigger ones. What the fuck?
Desert Eagle's the handgun, isn't it?
Yeah? I thought it was one of the bigger handguns, though.
It's not a Magnum.
Is that what I was thinking of then?
Yeah. Might be.
Maybe.
Then again, I'm not a professional.
She's fucking with
gun.
crossbow stuff, and I'm teaching her crossbow
Why a
stuff, and I have an
crossbow?
objection about guns.
So if I run out of magic or mana, I have something else to combat someone with besides sword.
Do you know how difficult it is to reload a crossbow?
Yes, that's why
Hand
I'm
crossbow.
hand crossbow. Not a big one.
Why not get a gun?
Because I would say guns are fucking loud and
That's what silencers are for.
even then, you don't always get a full
I mean, a
silence.
cocaine about that, because I feel like fucking Desert Eagles were a bigger caliber than that.
Besides,
That's basic shit.
A repeating one,
Eagles are small.
is like a gun almost.
Well,
Just load in the ammo.
Okay, but the they're bulky.
Yeah, I'm getting one special.
You do need to carry several bolts
Yeah.
as opposed to a clip of bullets, and they don't have as much reach.
That's why
Depends
it's
on the
not...
draw strength.
Yeah, and that's why it's not going to be like mainly used unless I run out of magic.
Wait, Proxy actually has one.
Yes, but
Proxy,
how are you?
Proxy, come here. I have a question.
What? Anyway.
You actually carry a gun, yeah?
Yeah. Do my backup holding.
Do you know what caliber is in a Desert Eagle?
No, hold on.
I'm fairly certain it's a 9mm. It's just
I
like
could've
one of
sworn it
those
was a big
stronger
number.
9mm out there.
Could have sworn it was a bigger number than the 9.
But in any case, like, just
I hear a voice.
where
in
would you
my
keep
head
it?
Screaming at
I'm
them for what
getting
they
a
just said.
foldable. I'm getting a foldable crossbow,
For what he said?
compactable,
Mm,
and I usually have.
Why? How big of a caliber is Desert Eagle?
I'm
It's either
making one
45
specially
to
made
50.
as well.
Oh,
That's what I thought it was.
so it's a 45mm. Okay.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah,
I thought it was one of the bigger fucking numbers. for whatever
Also-
reason. Okay, yeah. So
you can't really take out a bullet and use it as even a weapon too. So even if I have my sword.
Okay, but you shouldn't be using a bolt as a weapon either.
No, but in case of
I mean, these
emergency.
arrows with that.
Yeah.
Also-
I have stabbed more people than I care to count with arrows.
You know what? It's fine. Fine.
I also
Just-
just would rather prefer something lightweight than also a gun. And it's loud for
A
me.
gun is lighter than a crossbow.
Saya, do you know my coworker Lan?
Yeah. And also, I technically have a,
Yeah, they
a
know
gun.
a lot about guns.
Technically, I have a gun. What
You
is
just said
this?
if you can't use magic, though.
Exactly. I want something silent, not a giant.
Yeah, I
Shotgun.
kept saying I would poke Kane for the answer, but I mean, if you got like
Oh.
landing
Oh, well,
pieces or some
Saya.
shit, then by all means.
The rift, the temporal rift does not like you. Your legs stop moving for a second.
No.
You can go to Lan and or Sean / Green Cane. Both of them make and know a lot about guns.
Yeah. This is a fucking shotgun blast almost.
Like, seriously, a silenced pistol would do you a lot better.
As well as also my brother
also
used
get
to
a lot-
own guns. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, thank you.
Okay, just go with the archaic stick thrower, sure.
I mean, I'm putting
I mean,
something
I
to
use
it
one
as well.
Fucking. I'm gonna say I've hit a literal sniper through his scope with a longbow.
That's fine. I've known someone who hits a sniper with another sniper rifle. Just saying.
Exactly. They both work. Comes down to preference.
Yeah.
There's a difference
Then
between
again-
using a longbow and using a crossbow, though.
Depends.
You could put a lot more power into a longbow.
Mm.
Again, also
But-
comes down to draw strength because you can string any crossbow with any strength of string.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
It's
when it comes
just-
to the fact of like you don't have to be within human limits.
Also, have you
'Cause-
been proxy?
A human can only
did
pull
good.
back so much, whereas someone who is actually able to be stronger than a human. You could take the let's see, I'll use a short bow as a comparison because it's a shorter string. Biggest
Do we have a
draw
short
strength
bow?
I've ever seen from like a human store that sells short bows is like 200 and some change, if that. You can put that on a fucking hand crossbow and someone be able to use it just fine. Because of how many superhumans we have around here.
Oh, God.
Just
This
in
is
this
way
world.
too big.
In any case, I'm on my way out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I use.
And I can barely reach anything for that. I don't have entirely long arms, and I don't have also the strength all the way.
Okay, so first, slowly release that so you don't shoot like the wall. Let that proxy was on there for a second.
No.
And then
You take care, my dear.
There you go.
Hark.
hmm.
Also.
Why?
There.
Because I can.
Ah!
You take care, Sin.
The wall they use. Yeah, I will. Oh, they usually go for a full-on long, but
Bye,
I kind of keep
proxy.
mine like a bit of a medium in the sense of things. Because yeah, longbows are supposed to be as
Die.
tall, like as tall. Yeah, because longbows are like supposed to be that tall and shit, but it's kind of hard to run around with it. So I kind of effectively, I just kind of like use a scale because the fact if I kind of create mine every time of going from like short bow to long bow to whatever I need at the time.
And that's honestly like a shotgun blast. It's.
Yeah.
I could literally, I
But
wouldn't
I'm
have
pretty-
to. I wouldn't have to worry about something.
I mean, incendiary fucking. Yeah, incendiary shells exist, so that is literally the equivalent of a fucking incendiary shotgun shell.
Yeah. And I don't really want to use that all the time because A, it's also very noisy too. If we're going on some things like
Loud
stealth
collateral.
missions, yeah, loud collateral and very dangerous. A crossbow would actually be safer because if I trained hard enough with it, I'd be able to actually work it well. And also,
Yeah, and like I said, like you can effectively have any draw
Proxy,
strength on it as long as
what are you doing?
you're able to A, use it.
Proxy, what are you doing?
Yes.
Did you turn into Ashura? Just monkey?
Ah, shit, the cat's stuck in the
I will
chandelier
never
again.
return a monkey after that one monkey just started chasing me around the lotus, telling me to return a monkey.
You are
also,
a monkey.
I'm sad. I'm gonna suffer this weekend.
Why?
Why?
It's annual main night.
Yeah! Ah! Oh no.
What?
If I go to the
Last
Lotus, I
time
might be.
Why?
I was like an assigned maid to someone, and I was also
Yeah, I'm
told
scared.
to give someone a drink for practice on Thursday. It wasn't main night on Thursday because it never is. And I was told to
Stan was my maid last
ask
year.
someone if they wanted a drink. And then
Ah.
they left because they didn't like
No,
me.
shut up. I don't want this again.
What? I mean, it could be worse. It could be the other stand.
No, let's not put the other stand in the one. Wait, actually, no, that would be quite funny. Hold on. No, you got an idea. Now I'm just picturing that stand on my head. Give me that.
Again, I just realized I'm actually on decent terms with both stands. What the fuck? Granted, the one that works at the Lotus is a lot calmer. And why do you have a bat?
Why do you have a bat?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, what was it?
Give me Martles!
Give me a sec.
You are. Oh my god.
What? No.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Get down!
The fuck?
No.
Why is it wrapped in barbed wire?
To climbing the walls.
Let's just say that you guys have returned to monkeys. I'm getting Ashura. God damn it. They've returned to monkeys. Oh, I have to make sure that they're okay. Did they return to... Where'd they go? Now I'm concerned.
Okay, never mind.
Hi, Saya.
Never mind.
What in the fuck?
Here's two.
Proxy, get the fuck down! Where did Sin go?
Oh, whoa. You're up
Over
there.
here.
Okay.
Can I get up here?
Get down from there! God, you're not like Ashura, damn it! Oh.
I'm fine.
Alright. You told me once you had
I'm over
feather
here now.
falling.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I also got Ion to be my teacher for wind magic, so I'm gonna learn more
Hey.
When's fun?
once I'm
Interesting.
not sad.
Uh-oh.
Stuff happened, and he was like, you know what, no, we're just gonna go to McDonald's. So we went to McDonald's. And he scared, like, all the moms at, like, the play area, because I wanted to go to the play area, and, like, the ball pit. And he was sitting in a corner menacingly, just brooding in the corner, and some moms got scared.
Wow, that sounds
That
like
is,
Ion.
Interesting.
He's been brooding a lot. I'm scared. Is he turning into my brother? Or
He
at least
always
turning into
brooding.
Cody?
brooding. He broods sometimes, but more often than
If he turns
usual.
into Curry, then I'm gonna snap him out of it. He should not be doing that.
Ew, no offense.
Oh, not taken. That's why I harp on you about it. Don't become like Curry. Don't brood. Don't brood.
Your brother is not the only one that fucking does it. Just because someone does it doesn't mean that automatically makes them him.
Well,
I've known a lot of people that do it. Kind of all of my friends did. But kind of one of the reasons I still do it. We just not all did it.
guys all did it. So
Again,
maybe
I didn't run with the best
Cin-
people back in the day, and I
Hey,
arguably still
Sidriel?
don't. What?
A voice in my head just asked me when you said you have friends, they said you have friends.
Oh,
If Lan's in that earpiece of yours, I'm smacking them next time I see her.
It's not Lan, it's not Lan.
Hey Kata, hey Proxy.
Hi.
hey Arbor.
Hello.
Oh,
Who's
nice
it?
mask.
Hey, Arbor.
Some new.
Oh.
Some new people.
This
I haven't
is
seen.
Saber. Great.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Belle.
Hello.
New agent.
Oh.
2 new agents.
Hi.
I'm normally wearing a helmet though.
Yes, I.
Why do you have people in your ear?
So hi, Proxy.
My head, not my ear. Get it right.
Why do you have people in your head?
Yes.
You have people.
I have for like
Not
2 years. No,
Well, I've never known that.
it's just
until-
one person. It's
That's
it's a story.
It's a story that you can tell me. But you don't have to.
It's a thing that happened when I was getting the thing to make the relics for the lotus. Cause I did that.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm special. I'm not really. I'm special in a certain way. I'm a special kind of
I was about to say, you're special in your own ways, Proxy. It's fine.
stupid.
Mhm.
I've just always seen you as Gremlin, though.
One thing.
Like,
Why is Gremlin?
I
No.
also
You are a Gremlin.
added something earlier, and it made me think.
Cat, monkey, Gremlin.
Practicing in like the VR
So,
space.
so
stuff
long
is-
No,
story
I mean,
short,
she climbs the high
I'm
places. She
but
fucks with
I'm
people.
a vessel
And she
for a
answers
younger
just-
god.
is
For
also
oh my
pretty
god,
good in
I'm a
learning
vessel.
Because no
I'm a
one-
vessel for a lesser god.
Your limitations
What?
is cool and all, but also knowing how to hold back is very useful as well.
Like I said, she's a fucking cat.
For
I'm not a
instance,
kid.
I have to know.
So I'm a vessel for a lesser god.
I have to know.
my
if I'm going to
God!
hit someone
Brother,
with
stop!
their internal organs or break their ribs.
Huh?
You're being
Or
an
any
agent of
kind of
chaos. You
to
need to
still
cease right now. I want to listen.
punch without
Don't do it.
horribly hurting them.
Don't do it.
Especially if I just want to
do
train
it.
with somebody. I don't want to hurt my friends. You know, having that
He's an agent of
safety
chaos.
the VR
Koda.
space
No, no,
is
no,
cool and
no,
all,
no.
but
Let's
having
not
understanding
pull up
that
the bed.
Your
Okay.
tactile.
So I'm
I mean,
to
physical
get the
that-
aspect
pretty
of
good too.
creation, I needed to become. I needed to become a vessel for a lesser god of fire for this aspect of creation that there was a staff of creation that we needed for to make the
Never
relics at the
defense
lotus
measure.
because at the time they didn't have any.
Lesser
So
god of
this lesser
fire.
god just speaks in my head.
Are you
Oh,
I might
able
lot.
to
die for some reason.
relatively
Yeah.
accurately
Lesser
read
god.
Fable found out about him
Apply
during the
less force
whole
to the
like Xeris stuff, and he thought that it was related to that, and I'm like, no, it wasn't.
punch?
So he took me out of the
not.
lotus to like
The
it's
amount
it
of
was
force
it's not,
you're
and he
applying
like
to
did a
punch,
whole
how
like
hard you're hitting them.
thing to see what their alignment was, and it's like, dude, you don't need to do this. Ah!
That sounds
I
like
got
you're
mad.
already on a good path at least there.
Mm,
I would just question which lesser god, because there's a number of deities. And
Something of
There's
fire.
a lot of lesser gods.
Tail,
It's
I'm
just
assuming
a
you
lesser
can
god.
cut things in
There's a lot.
a fire.
Yes, there's
god.
quite a few gods.
Gods,
Lessers.
goddesses.
I think there's like a medium, right? like lesser gods, medium gods, well done gods.
God gods, unkillable
Now,
anime protagonists that
knowing
come into the lotus
how
every
or
once in a
where
while.
to cut
The
someone,
one and
where it
only
won't hurt them
Hades.
lethally,
God, I hate that fucker.
Yeah, I
walks
could
around
get
the
to say
lotus
I've-
claiming to be the
I've
one and
seen
only
him,
Hades.
along the major
Probably
arteries.
had a
of
few
not yet.
close
You can
calls
also-
meeting
The
him.
clothing was
That's very
and like 20
but say
clothing
you
stuff.
want
And
to
get out of here.
Oh my
hurt
god.
someone and disable
Nah,
like
the only
someone,
gods I
just
ever
swing
actually give a fuck
sword.
about when it comes to someone classing them is if they ever mention old gods or great
slashing
old
and
ones.
severing the
Then I have to
muscles
fucking
along
Yeah.
start
the
worrying.
shoulders, or
because
say
those aren't
you
gods
might
anymore.
think
That-
parts of their arms.
Those are
See,
what
if you
you
might
deal
think that
with.
this
You can
lesser
lift
god
their
gives
arms
me a
to swing.
buff, it
Yes.
really doesn't.
You're disabling
It's the
someone
equivalent of having
All
a
it does is
patron.
makes it so that things can't
relatively
enter my
painful
mind.
way, but it-
Good,
Yeah,
And
it's
it
the
also
equivalent of
makes
having
my
a
eyes
patron.
turn blue occasionally, like it
Like
is
they are
in
now?
Oh, yes,
That's
that
all
would've
it
been
does.
Very,
Yeah.
Start doing what you're looking
very
It does that on
useful.
3 different
Hmm.
occasions.
not hurting people.
I don't deal with gods and stuff.
Such a-
I'd rather
Anyway,
avoid
the
such
whole like
things.
mine thing is useful because at the time I
Yeah,
got
just-
him, that shit was happening a lot.
A lot.
The
Yeah.
Zara
Yeah.
stuff, yep.
Yeah, I like that.
I know, that's why I was
I
great
got
with the
some of
Zara
that
stuff
on
because
me.
it didn't bother
That
me
was
except
fine.
for the miasma. That was annoying.
Oh god, don't
That
even.
giant statue
remember
controlled me.
that.
It almost made me
I was about to
murder
say-
everyone.
yeah, the
Not a
miasma-
fun time.
Yeah, the miasma I just grabbed my fucking, like, an old mask I had lying around, surprisingly.
Yeah, I had a
I
mask, but
use
it helped
part of
filter
my
out. But it's
side.
still
Yeah, I
kinda
got one of these now. Ha! Not
I-
again, huh?
I mean, now we're not really.
Already dealt
dealing
with,
any
you're
Are we
like-
gonna have
I
a
was
dick
about to say, you're
measuring
like 3 months
contest
too
about
late.
how cool our masks are? Because mine was custom made for me.
Oh,
It's
this
great.
this is a. I got this out of a bargain bin. There's nothing special about this.
Mine is nice. It can scan things.
Oh,
Because the
Yours
person
is
who
a-
made it likes scanning things. They also didn't tell me everything that it could do because they don't inform me about things.
mine just does
Fuck, Kane made
mask
it.
stuff. It's not nothing. It doesn't do anything else other than filter stuff. That's it.
Okay.
Weird. I got ripped off.
Potentially, yeah.
Oh no.
I just wore my scarf when we
Mind
went
showing?
down and had to deal with the fucking Lost
Are you
City
able to
and the
separate
miasma and
them,
everything.
Or is it just
Like, for instance, she's a bullet scarf.
Oh, okay.
Don't even need to worry about it.
I
Oh,
mean-
you know, that would have been. I could have used my scarf.
Maybe
on-
work.
Yeah,
Uncertain
it
how
works
to
for a time.
actually-
then a full body
'cause
suit
normally
actually
it would
works
be
too.
just a matter of
Grab.
just teaching someone how to do
Yeah.
something. You don't know how to actually make it.
That's what he does.
I was about to say, you want to get thrown next?
No.
Grab.
Fuck you.
God damn it, get down! Wow.
She squeaked when I threw her that time.
Why did you squeak?
Wasn't expecting that.
It's called a death screech. Get it right.
What?
I mean, I'm not like full on throwing you. I'm like
Fear me.
tossing you.
I don't fear you. You're too tiny and
mean-
small and cute.
I don't know.
Again, she's a cat.
I need to work on that.
I'm not a cat. I'm gonna go to the
You kinda
garden and go be sad
I was
now,
about-
'cause that's where everyone goes when they're sad. They always go to the garden.
Figure out the farm play.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Grab.
Like I said before, since
Gotcha.
dogs
Right.
are
Hello.
very new to me.
Hello.
There.
I was gonna go to the garden. Bye, Saya.
alright.
I was
Don't
gonna
worry about
go
it.
to the garden because that's where everyone goes when they're brooding. I wanna see who's brooding there and being edgy.
I don't know.
Fuck, why am I not there?
Hmm.
Because you told me to train with you, you smart aleck. You were gonna bat me.
I thought I was
back.
gonna smack you upside.
Training?
I know how to use a sword. And I could
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
one sec, let me just. There we go.
Ah,
I don't know how to.
I backed up my
I
threat.
normally
My next
bomb
threat.
people with my sword. I'll be kind of a dick move.
I mean, if you do it heavy enough, or if your sword's heavy enough and you do it hard enough, you can literally knock someone out with it. It's fun.
Oh yes, I've done that quite a few times actually. I just used it. I sometimes use like the little handle part. It's kind of spiky. It's kind of like right there in the face.
I was gonna say, I made the threat. I said I would.
I could
Next
do
time,
something
I'm gonna say,
else.
now I need to. I mean, you could. It wouldn't
So-
burn.
When you're training with fire or something.
Well, I was figuring out. I was slightly training here with crossbow, and then I was
Oh, crossbow.
and crossbow, because that's what I'm gonna try and get eventually, but not now.
Hmm.
I'm still gonna stick the thunder gem in there. But the problem is that
Yeah, like I said,
asked,
depending on how.
I asked Sidriel to
Mhm.
try and make it. Apparently he asked Zav and said that the materials he would need for that whole gem to function normally would be from his land, the Beast Lands.
Again, I've been wanting to talk to Zavimir about a few things anyway, so next time I catch him, I need to actually sit down with him.
What are you gonna talk
I haven't seen him
about?
around recently. I am also a hunter.
Oh, you're gonna talk
Upset.
about hunting.
Yes.
Hunting.
Because the Beastlands are, I'll be honest, very interesting from the sounds of it, from what I've heard, and from like the few creatures Zav's talked about.
Yeah, the creatures that come from it are not to be messed around with, though. But they do destroy
I mean-
ecosystems and stuff, so that's why we take care of them.
I was saying, when they come to this one, yeah,
No.
because they are literally the definition of an invasive species.
Mhm.
So there's that, as well as there's also the fact of
We need to close those rifts. That's the thing too. So that they...
depends on how they're opening, depends on how they can be closed.
What you got there, Proxy?
A knife!
No, put it down.
No!
down.
It's my knife.
Put it the fuck down.
It's my knife. Do they still eat? Wait. I don't.
I was about to say, are you sad crying or happy crying because they don't eat?
I'm sad. I don't throw anymore.
No. Proxy's whole world has shattered.
I hate it here.
Oh, Proxy, for God's sakes.
God damn it, Proxy. I was like, Proxy, come here. Where'd you go? Okay, come here.
Over here. They don't throw anymore, and that was my favorite
Well,
part
the
because I could throw them at
weapons
someone from
themselves
across the room.
Real per se.
It is
so
fine.
Made of hard light.
I'm sort of kind of hugging you.
It's okay. Oh,
Are you okay?
Yes.
You sure?
Okay.
It has like a bit of
Are you sure you're
physicality
okay?
to it, and some
Yes.
things, but it's not quite the
I
same.
act.
What the?
Girl, what are you doing?
just jump packing over because you don't feel like getting up.
I couldn't be bothered to butt shuffle or get up.
Okay,
I mean, fair.
Fair, Mel.
God.
If I could do that, I would. How's everyday items of literally just,
But
you
yeah.
know, floating?
Well, I'm not floating.
No, this
Right
one
now.
is.
They have a tendency to break.
Proxy just
when,
floats.
You hit
I-
them hard enough with
You
it.
just float.
They'll come together after a bit.
Baby!
But if you hit somebody
do
hard,
not.
I am mass
they'll
destruction.
break before they actually hurt someone.
Nah,
Just-
you're cute.
You will. Okay.
As much as
Wanna
everyone
bet?
wanted this, but
Wait, you pull out your sword.
Evidently, the weight.
similar helps you.
You took the
is
same fucking
not
sword.
actually because
No,
itself
actually.
has mass, but
But
apparently
wait.
because it's constantly trying
No,
I was
to-
about
it's,
to say,
it's similar up until here.
The hilt.
Yeah, I was about to say,
That's
the
because
blades are
it's-
kind of vastly different.
As well as
Yours
also,
is like a more like angelic version of that.
that's because
Well,
it's made by the same
it's-
person.
supposed to be light.
Too.
Person.
I love how
like,
yours.
barely
Person.
has any mass. To my understanding, it works.
I mean, I
I like
guess you
this
could
one.
say
This
that
one's more
because.
shiny. Yours is dirty. It's stinky blade.
Again, the
Well, sorry, it's an old blade. That
but
fucking it wasn't made
Clean
for
your
me or anything.
weapons.
I do maintain and take care of it. There's fucking. I would say there's keeping it practical and functional, and then there's making it look pretty.
The floor
Yeah.
is made of this stuff.
The looking pretty part's useless unless you're using it as an ornament, which no, I'm not. So you know.
The room.
Do what Sachi
I
does.
keep it
Just
maintained.
hang up like 5 swords in your office that you don't use.
Why?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is I've seen.
Half of them
I've
look
literally
very
s-
inefficient too.
Yeah, that.
I would say
That sounds
the funny
accurate.
thing is there's a few of them in there that I recognize the designs of.
People throw
Yeah.
fireballs and
Why
Yeah, 'cause
these two look
the great-
similar is
The great sword
because
has
the same design.
the great sword that's in there is the great sword that's in there is a similar
Yeah, they're made by
design,
the
but it's
same
probably not.
person.
Kind of weird.
Technically his signature.
Kind of. Granted, this is also just kind of a fucking reforge. It wasn't originally made.
Mine was the original, as we figured out slightly. Maybe.
Pretty cool.
And apparently, I haven't fully fucking figured out what this all does.
And then if I'm feeling really adventurous,
I mean,
then
it
I
does
go
this.
with, precision blast fire as well, so-
Don't touch the fire!
and
That actually can burn you.
It doesn't hurt me.
jump
It
into
doesn't
burns.
the jetpack,
Mm-mm.
right.
It doesn't hurt me.
It's infernal.
It's a fire.
No.
Look.
Not infernal.
Look, yeah, look. Yeah, look. She shows you like a little hair clip. That's red right now.
It's infernal. I still don't want to test that.
This makes it so I'm immune to elements.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some that I choose. I usually choose fire
That's
because I'm
good.
scared of fire. So I'm currently
And a
immune
lot
to
of people use it.
fire.
Wildly, like a child. She's just showing its capability.
That's very light.
Yeah. That's been something I've been easily doing. It's Making a light source, that's easy.
Yeah, but having a fucking clip like that be something that I wouldn't have to worry about
I mean,
light.
treat yourself with respect too.
Hmm.
Whether or not it is your equipment.
Depends on what is making the light.
Come by, my lord.
I mean, that already. I was about to say that
reminded
already
of a
applies anyway
campfire
because of the
song.
resistances I
I'm
have.
not a
Like, for
campfire
example,
though.
My fists don't also.
You're literally
have
sitting kind of like one.
cool arm blade things that can
Stay like that.
separate off.
Give me a minute.
I swear if she comes back with marshmallows.
Not usually.
Don't give her that idea.
Although,
Don't
Enzo
give her that
apparently
fucking
has,
idea.
I don't think I need to. Watch, she's going to come back with them, and you didn't even hear me.
Shoot off. I've seen him threaten to launch it at someone. When they started to annoy him too much. They kept teasing him.
You did not give her ideas.
I don't need to. She already has them.
I don't know how it
Gremlin.
works. I've actually personally never seen him actually, like, shoot it off.
I'd be concerned about the force required in propelling him onto Earth.
It might be repulsive tech.
Get off
Fire,
the
now.
What did you bring?
Fire, now.
Uh-uh.
Don't worry about it, you'll find out.
I don't wanna.
I called it.
Use your
I
fire!
called it.
No.
Do it.
I called it.
I'm not.
I called
Shut up, you.
No clue.
Do it.
You're not making s'mores. I am not a goddamn campfire.
You are now.
No! No! Get
Fucking
away!
called
I knew it! Fuck off! I'm
You'll
not.
make me happy.
What is that? Yeah, it's magic stuff.
Don't you pull that shit. I used to somewhat do that shit when I was a little
Please,
kid.
Saya?
That comes from my hand.
Your leg.
Please. My leg. Please. Please, Saya. You'll make me happy.
Well, one, I would only normally use it when.
Are you gonna stay happy for a little while?
Additionally,
Yeah.
my current
Yeah.
physical situation.
And you don't touch the
brings into
fire.
Question whether or not I can actually do it.
Okay.
It
Don't
having
touch
it.
potential health consequences.
Don't touch it
So I've been
because
kind of trying to avoid
I
it.
can make it
I have
very
someone
hard
who's
sometimes.
been kind of
To the point of
I know.
keeping an eye on my status. and
It's also
I think
I know.
this one
start
in
to
this
try
hand
and
is not
use it a
normal
little
fire
more,
either.
But for now, traditional methods and
You look like a
practical
salsa.
medicine is
Ugh.
well, it
There we
gets the
go.
job done.
Fire.
Stick.
I swear to
There we
God,
go.
I am just not
Thank
your
you.
campfire though.
Saya, it's not a campfire.
Please be careful, Saya.
I know. She just
It's
wanted to
fine.
fucking roast marshmallows near me.
Thank you, I'm happy.
For real?
I
Roast and
fucking
marshmallow?
called it.
Shut the fuck up.
Like I said, I don't need to give her the idea. She's already had it.
Kind of, like,
Literally, as you ran off, I was like, watch her come back with marshmallows.
you're asked to kind of be careful and keep most of that stuff to this room at the very least. And if you are, don't try and hurt each other.
It's fairly
Like
dangerous.
distancing, I guess.
Fire? Yes.
I don't know what. technical word.
Saya,
Me.
back and forth real quick.
I sort of woke up and was already employed here,
Okay.
so it's a weird
Why?
situation.
Should be careful.
If you're trying
Nothing.
I never let anyone touch my fire, and I never want anyone to.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Except those who wish to learn how to
Be
use
thankful
it.
There's a medic in the room when she's using her crazy fire powers, just in case
I'm-
someone were to ever get hurt.
I'm not using crazy fire powers. I'm just literally having a fire in my
Crazy.
hand.
You just lit a fire in your hand, Saya. That's pretty crazy. How many people do you
No,
know
I
can
did
make
that too.
fire in their
Basic,
hand?
what?
I mean, I kind of did that right now, but it's like
I mean,
I know. Normally,
yeah, it's like
like
a
just
flame in
not
the
to do
hand is
people can
basic
do
level
that?
stuff.
I
I
can't
mean,
do
I can understand like throwing a fireball or like the fucking shotgun blast she does or whatnot, but like I wouldn't
this is kind
classify
of
a
normal.
flame in
This
the
is
hand
also
as
just
crazy.
like a torch. It's light.
You can do that with
Exactly, that's-
prestidigitation.
they're making.
I mean,
Thank you, and that's a
no,
fucking like
that-
basic
I
ass
am.
thing.
That's
It
why I'm
doesn't
not
sound
letting
like
anyone
anything.
touch it.
The lights,
This one wanted to
campfires,
just
and
roast
candles, and
marshmallows
that's
over it.
Still,
Prestidigitation doesn't make a fire in your hand.
She grabbed marshmallows from the
a basic
kitchen
level
and
spell
roasted
can
marshmallows.
spark a flame.
For roasting s'mores.
Hmm. I'm not entirely sure of whether classified as a basic level spell.
And also,
but I
if you want to
only
learn
knew
that's
certain
also
fire
just
spells.
basic fire
Prestidigitation.
magic
I mean,
too.
prestidigitation is literally classed as one
I'm
as
more
the
of
lowest
like a
level
wind
of spell.
magic person.
I'm not
Oh, I
Because
see.
it's more.
Well, I can't
I
use that
think wind
spell.
magic is a bit more related to spiritual
It's not
energy.
hard to learn.
Tended similar to nature.
I can't do the arcane magic. I'm not.
Hmm.
It's
Oh,
not
right,
my
druid
circle of
fuckery.
magic. Yes, I do
Yeah,
druid
druid
fuckery
circles.
magic. Sucks for me.
Also,
guys. I'm
so
not a
stuff
druid, and
happens, so I'm
honestly, I
sad.
don't
But I'm
like
even
talking about
more
the
sad
circles.
because I learned while
They're all
growing
I
up
was about to say, it depends
that
on
the wolves I
it
summon
depends on the circle.
will
I don't
eventually
I don't
reincarnate.
read up on druidcraft much.
So they all turn younger and younger and
Pretty
younger
much
until they
everything that has
reincarnate because
something to
they're
do with
spirits.
nature is a circle of.
All of mine reincarnates. I don't have any
Ocean
wolves
and the
anymore.
mountains and grass and forest and a fucking volcano. All
So I'm
kinds
sad.
of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Well, something. What? How about I forgot about what reincarnation is.
Well, besides my
Reincarnation
magic,
is
it's more
basically rebirth,
spiritual
kind of.
fire
Yeah.
magic.
So
Yeah.
wouldn't it
You
be
die
a good
and then
thing?
eventually you'll reincarnate. So, no, it's a really good thing. I just don't have. I don't have any like basic spirits I can summon.
Sort of, yeah.
Hmm. I see.
It'll sneak up on me if I'm not careful.
Not even
I
fire.
Keep an eye on the time, otherwise I tend to just.
What?
What?
A spirit in general, I think.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like
They
just
usually
a
have-
normal spirit.
Well, they're
not like-
classified under various things. There are different types of spirits for all
Um,
different types of things.
Yeah,
My
There's no
magic
such
works
thing as a
are I
basic
summon
spirit.
things from the spirit
it
realm.
would be appreciated.
So unless if they're in that spirit realm and happen to pop out whenever
I would appreciate it
open
if
the
you could at
gate.
least maybe
I
steady me and then set
Is
me
it
down,
random?
or I don't know.
Mhm.
Or the
It's very
forest
dangerous.
Spirits,
Feel a
there's
little dizzy.
the
And
various
Any
types of
spirit that's in
spirits,
the spirit
elemental
realm.
spirits.
It's
Not just
it's
a-
just a
any spirit
basic
that's in the
spirit.
spirit realm.
Hmm,
Just any
I see.
spirit.
Whatever walks through the gate. It is literally a random summon.
probably.
And that could be
no?
very
Not that
dangerous.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if I cast or if I summon something that can cast magic, it goes through me. So it takes my mana and my life force. And since I can't actually
No.
control the spirit, it can very easily kill me.
You should never.
Ah,
You
yes.
did bring the wrong one, yeah.
That's why I didn't.
Try
think of
not to
doing
let
such
anything take your
things.
life force, because you only got so much of that.
People are like, "Hey, why don't you just summon?"
Yeah,
any
but
spirit?" I'm
then
like,
after a
I'm
while you
dangerous. I
can
don't know."
rest.
Summon a
You can
what?
rest and regain that. It just
I'm
takes a
like, why
bit.
don't you just summon any spirit? And people are like, "Oh, do that." I'm like,
Okay, for a second I thought you
I
said
don't know how to do that.
For a
and
second
it's
I thought
very
you said something
dangerous."
specific, and I was about to be like,
I can only summon actually very specific spirits.
Yeah, I thought you said a
No.
specific name, and I was about to start questioning things.
No, I think I have ice, fire, wind, various nature ones, and that's really it.
I've had some experiences and
Try to stay away from
back in
the
my
ones I don't know
uh,
too much about.
wasn't always
Mm.
as,
Fire mainly for me, but I've never summoned something from it,
I
which
know,
I
how
can make
intimidating
things
can
into
be
it.
to just simply
I
talk
can
to
make
people.
like things
With
out of the
constructs.
fire. Yeah, I can make small things out of the fire, like I can make it turn into a little flower. I can make it into shapes, things like that.
Nice.
Yeah, constructs aren't too difficult. Summons are a different thing altogether, because you have to...
From my perspective, you remind me a lot
It's-
of an old friend. He was similar to you.
finicky.
He was a construct, a magic construct.
Give me candy, I'll riot!
Uh,
Now, candy.
What?
What
No.
the fuck?
Candy?
I
Ah.
had a lot of questions about life.
No,
Mm.
I don't have candy.
Okay.
Proxy's just going...
He
Proxy,
was
you're just
also
going full
You're
fucking
going-
whatever now.
You're going child.
I know.
Why are you a child? Why are you being a child?
He died. He got damaged.
We had this on a metaphorical cable.
Miss him.
Hmm. be
Oh, hey,
fair.
go check out.
I see the light. Saya, I'm going towards the light.
It's a kind of
No,
luminous light.
you're not.
Yes, I am.
It's
I'm gonna land on someone.
very bright. Oh, nope. You're fine.
There we go. Oh, I'm over here now. Hi.
Thought I kind of
Good
glimpsed
magic.
of what Arbor was talking about.
Yeah.
Started talking about my dad, so.
Didn't hear that part. Heard about the construct guy though.
Heard about.
Mm.
I heard dad
New to
name,
me.
and that immediately sets off of what are you talking about my dad about?
He's talking shit.
Nah. Can't really talk shit about someone if. Well, wait. Yes, you can,
Yes, you can. You can easily talk shit on the dead.
but you shouldn't.
Depending on who it is, I do it.
I don't. It's not right in my culture to talk ill of the dead.
It
Me.
depends
I
on.
mean,
I
mostly 'cause
openly
you
admit to
don't
being a
wanna,
fucking asshole. I don't care if people hate me.
Get like zombies or ghosts or something. It's just don't want to deal with that. Don't talk ill of the dead.
Nah, I fight that shit anyway.
I mean, I guess at a certain point. Oh well.
It's literally just I just don't give a fuck. If someone comes at me, it comes at me. If nothing happens, then nothing happens.
Well, and even then, zombies and ghosts aren't that bad. They all have a reason for coming back. Zombies usually it's a something casting.
One of my
necromancy.
friends had an ex-girlfriend
Or it's a
that was a
necromancy.
ghost.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, breakfast. Goddammit, I am hungry.
Well, I have a friend that's a ghost. Didn't think it was that common, but oh boy, here we are.
I mean,
How many dead do I know that I haven't actually had to fight?
there are 2 agents here that are fucking skeletons, so anything nowadays
Alright.
is very
Saya,
possible.
have you ever heard a voice in your head and then you just wanted to yell, "Shut up"?
Yeah.
All the time. All the fucking
Should
time.
I call Lan?
Should you call Lan?
I want to annoy them.
Then
I
go
mean, you
bug
can.
land.
Where
can't.
is Lan?
I recently learned a thing. I don't know. I recently learned a thing which I've been using to just fuck around with.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Spirit Walk. It's like, it's like a astral projection, but without the projection part. So you're
Yeah,
basically
you just go into the spirit plane.
Yeah, kind of. It's like that. It's like the in between, because you get to walk around in the material plane. But it's so fun because I get
Yeah.
to float around
Sure
and I
does
get
it.
to listen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I was
can
about
listen
to
in
think.
to people at the Lotus.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, it's the same thing
I
Shiro
was-
does.
Yeah, because Shiro does that.
Oh, that's why
Yeah, it's the
she's
same thing she
turned
does.
invisible. Tricked me all
She's-
those
See, here's the
times.
thing about my version of it. I
Technically
have to
what it
leave
looks
my
like.
body behind. Like astral projection. I can't just my body spirit. I have to leave my body behind in a place.
Yeah,
that's more
which
astral
Shiro being a
projection.
white Onish doesn't.
It's like astral projection without the projection.
Yeah, because the fact of you
yeah.
of others don't see you. Well,
They
normal
can't see me
people
unless
don't
they can
you.
see souls and or spirits. Yeah.
Exactly why it's easy. That's why the whole thing of I can literally track Shiro wherever she goes.
Yeah.
It's 50-50 with me. My spiritual side.
At least
really
whenever she
isn't
does
all
that, if she's
great.
like, well, track wherever she goes in the room, or if she's in eyesight, should I say? Because obviously it's not like.
She's good.
I'm arcane with the
Using that
profession.
could honestly be when you're scouting something. Like if you do go somewhere, you could actually be a scout.
Yeah. I owe Sean one because he did something. I can't say what he did to help me because it's not
Mhm.
good. But I owe him one So I
sounds
told him
bad for
like,
Kane.
hey, if you need me to do that, let me know.
I feel like I own Kane.
Oh, I decided. So you know Alice,
Mm-hmm.
the AI android at the Lotus.
Yeah. Good friend.
I went to her house the other day in Spirit Walk.
Oh god.
Oh god.
And because I wanted to see what was up, because I saw Lan went there. Don't ask why I was following Lan.
Did
And
Jet catch you?
huh? No, he wasn't around.
Damn.
And Holly and Cade, Alice's son, and I think Lan, were all playing Donkey Kong, and Holly was beating their asses.
Damn.
Okay.
So Holly's good at video games. Note
She
to
was
self.
doing well. Yeah, she has one arm, and she
I was about
beat
to say,
them.
Wow.
Yeah, she had a curse on her hand, and it was getting too much, so they had to amputate.
Oh. I wasn't
Yeah,
going to
she has like
ask.
up to her elbow.
I wasn't going to ask about that, but
I know they're like more or less open about it. They're just kind of like iffy on saying it because it makes them sad.
yeah, I just wasn't going to. I said if she, when I saw her without the arm, I was kind of surprised, and well, I wasn't gonna ask about it because it's probably too personal, so I didn't ask. I just didn't know what had happened.
Yeah. I didn't ask either. She just kind of told me. Oh no, did I? I don't remember. The day I've been dreading is almost here. The time has
What?
nearly come.
That
Midnight.
doesn't sound that bad.
It's terrible. I
remember the one time I went during one of the main nights. Fucking Crass was actually working, and I just felt so bad for him that whole time. Because he was like because the whole
Good.
is like Crass. He was one of the few. It was early when I didn't know a whole lot of the fucking staff. So like Crass is on fucking security, like just wearing a maid outfit over his normal getup, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, dude. I can hear it in your voice. You are suffering.
People like Kane seem
He's
to
always
enjoy it.
suffering.
Kane gets a
Which
kick out of it
Kane?
because he can. Yes.
Both.
Red
I
Kane?
think both of them probably get kicks out of it because they gotta fuck around.
I remember for
'Cause-
Valentine's Day, not this year but last year, we had to. It was like a masquerade party but opposite. So females had to wear suits and males had to wear dresses. And Red Kane lost the bet, where after every sentence he had to say "nya."
Oh my
It
god.
was a fun night.
Why?
I don't think I've been
wish
to
I could have
Lotus
seen that.
on Valentine's before. Because this sounds familiar, but
They
I think I
haven't done
skipped
it. They didn't
perfectly.
do it this year.
Yeah, I didn't go this year either. I'm just saying in general. Because I remember hearing about this, but I think I skipped it anyway. Because, granted, I also fucking forget holidays exist half the time. So
Yeah.
Damn it.
there's like only one I keep track of because I have to work during it. Well, I have to do something during it, should I say?
Didn't you say last year was Halloween?
Yup. Gotta keep track of shit during Halloween. Keep track of Halloween because that means I have to fucking run around my place and make sure certain things don't get out, and if something does start trying to get out, kick its ass and then put it back in its cage.
God, you sound like a dog sitter or someone who works at the pound.
Kind of, except instead of dogs, it's fucking dark beasts that if they get out, actually no, only one of them does that. Never mind.
If they get out.
Only one, huh?
No, only one does something I was about to say about. I was gonna say that if they ever got out, anywhere they went, like, around themselves would just constantly be night, but that's only one of them. actually has that to it. So it's just perpetually like midnight around it. I would say it makes it easy to deal with, but you know, they're dark beasts, meaning my standard stuff doesn't do much except annoy them.
I want to be easier to fucking then figure out where they are.
It would be, but then it becomes the hassle of getting them back home.
Ah.
Because technically, the original seals on them still exist, but under one condition. As long as they remain in Oblivion. The second they are out, the original seals break, and they're at their regular strength.
Oh no.
Yep.
How many times have they broken
It's
out?
just the original seal. None of them have gotten out since I've taken over.
Oh.
Granted, the seals only. Yeah, I just kind of have to make sure the actual, like, imprisonment seals kind of stay up to date and fucking. They don't get out. Because, they're one of the only things in Oblivion that can open gates, other than me and the princes. So they can just
Oh.
leave if they get out of their cages.
That is not good.
That's why I'm never around that, like, that's why if I'm ever around that, like, week of Halloween, it's for, like, a few hours at best.
Well, that's where your work has to cut in, doesn't it?
Yeah, because there's one of them for each of the princes, because the princes are the ones that made these fuckers and thought they were a good idea until they couldn't listen to them. Until they couldn't get them to listen to them. So, yeah.
So now you're the one that usually keeps them in check?
Yeah, because the princes don't give two fucks anymore.
Why don't they?
Because they don't care about... Because the whole thing of... They were originally made for... I don't fucking remember what they were actually made for, because I haven't found that fucking book yet. But whatever the fuck their purpose was supposed to be, according to the few things I did find, their immediate instinct the second they get out of those cages is leave Oblivion and just cause chaos.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I don't think we need that running around.
And the princes are one-track minded and only care about Oblivion. So, if it's not in Oblivion not causing problems, they don't give two fucks.
Sounds like that's normal.
Pretty much. Usually it's even more narrow-minded in the sense of if it's outside of their specific circle of Oblivion, they don't give two fucks.
So that's even worse.
It's the equivalent of, you know, the Sins don't give two fucks if it's not in their circle. And then, you know, it just becomes Stan's headache after that. I sympathize with him there.
Like I said, the last time I said this at the onsen, the last time I saw Stan,
I know.
ordering me to go run around and find my fiance. Because he was causing trouble down there.
Like I said, I sympathize with him.
But I know he doesn't like me. I get the feeling he doesn't like me. Specifically.
He seems to have a better viewpoint over you than your brother, at least.
Maybe?
Hey, Saya.
Hmm?
You know Stan that works at the Lotus?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever realized, I just realized this, he's a DILF.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
He's a DILF.
Wait. I mean, Lila's his kid, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also
Okay, so
technically not wrong, because the body he's possessing is named, that person's name is Morph, and they were a stripper.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm technically not wrong. He is a DILF. He is a DILF. I'm not wrong.
That's something I
the
didn't
one who
really need to
fucking-
know about. but-
He's the one who
Oh,
called me
okay.
No,
fucking
no.
mistress the entire time during midnight.
Yeah, we're forced to, by the way. We're forced to call people mistress and master.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Like I said, the one time
Either
I
that or
went,
the
I felt
Japanese term for mistress and or master. We have to say it.
Yeah, Crash was doing the Japanese shit. I felt so bad for him that night.
I don't even know what that is in Japanese.
I'm pretty sure we get a raise if we say it.
Fuck. I know
know?
some stuff. Fuck. Slightly, cause A, remembering hearing it all night, and B, hi, wife Japanese. I can remember like the first bit of it, but I don't know how the fucking rest of it goes. I don't want to butcher it.
Can you not?
Fuck it. I've had too much things that I've thought on that have been bugging me.
What the fuck? Roxy!
You are just a deflating balloon right now.
Gremlin. As I've said,
That's what
gremlin.
it feels like. Hey, yo, you ever just feel like a deflating balloon?
Is that what life is right now?
Yeah, it's a deflating.
I can sympathize with that. And
That
can
is
understand
not
that.
wrong.
Yeah. I've still been trying to plan a wedding. Jesus Christ. That's my biggest concern. Planning a fucking wedding.
I heard there's wedding planners, right? They have like that job title. From what I recall.
What's the thing?
Although I don't really know what style wedding you're getting, considering there's all different types. From where I'm from, we just have like a giant party.
Well,
That's really it.
I'm
it's...
not-
Marriage party. I don't know.
Honestly,
Let's-
I prefer that over the fucking crazy ass fucking ceremonies most people do. Fuck. That's just an excuse for a party at that point.
I mean, there
Hey,
is a
Saya, I want to hear
ceremony, but
something
it's
that
like
I
5
found.
minutes.
I found this clip, this audio
God,
clip.
fuck.
I think it was
I was-
saved
it's-
from our
they
security
just skip-
cameras.
So and so
Yeah.
as a wife. You take
Yeah, they
so
just skip
and so
straight-
as a
I
husband.
don't say water. I
Alright.
say water.
Twins.
What the f- Why did I think
Balls,
Sachi actually
sperm.
walked in for a second because of that? Fuck you and your sound clips. I was so
Got that
confused.
from a security
What
camera?
the fuck
What
is
the
Sachi
fuck?
doing here?
I think so. I don't remember where I got it. I
I
have
was
this
about to
one
say,
too.
The fuck is Sachi doing here? Where did
He's
you
a
get here?
dumpy.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck?
Hear that coming from your
Who the
phone.
fucking why?
I don't remember who that was.
I'm concerned
Like,
for why you have these things on your phone.
You need to. We've had another victim. Trust me. No.
Well,
Proxy, I'm not
Oh.
gonna do it
Oh
anymore.
god. You are
Temporal said.
folding.
Oh god, it's taking my.
First of all, Percy was threatening me with that today, so don't worry. I'm not gonna do it that much. That was your one
Hey, no,
time.
that was funny. When I walked over talking to her, she was like, "Did you know Sai is extremely
Sliding
ticklish?" I'm like,
fan.
"Yes." She's like, "He." I'm like, "I know. Have fun."
Cease.
Then sold
Don't
out.
you dare.
Oh, no.
Don't you get an idea of that. Is that on your phone?
Yeah.
Why do you have
I'm staring because I think I know what song that's from already.
the
Proxy, come
fuck?
here for a sec.
Uh-oh.
Proxy,
Hey, you
come
wanna know curse knowledge?
No, one sec. Whenever I can get my hand back from the floor real quick, let me just bonk.
I want to know curse
That's for that.
knowledge.
What?
More than I've already learned today. Okay, sure.
So one of them, you know, or actually you know both of them. One of them is no longer with us. One of them is still with us. We've had about 2 staff members at PL that are fooders.
What?
Do I want to know who the fuck the second one is? 'Cause
I
know
don't
who one
want
of
to
them
know
is.
the second one. Who the fuck is it? But why?
The first one was Corona.
I knew about
I didn't need to
Crow.
know
They worked at the
that.
What even is that? What's that even mean?
Hey, you know what? Guess who the other one is.
You know, I'm probably not. No, never mind. I don't care. I don't want to.
Wait, hold up.
What that means.
I think it actually came up during a conversation with them, because I was talking with Kane and Lan about this. Like, I'm not...
Who?
I just said their name.
Man.
Because I said I was
Lan-
talking to Kane and Lan about this.
Oh. Do I need
Yeah, 'cause
to
I-
know this? TMI?
You do now.
I was
I'm
about
the
to say, you have that
scatterbrain
information.
before. I live up to that nickname.
I mean, is it weird that that kind of goes in line with the other bit of cursed information I got today?
No. What
was the
did
other
you
cursed
get?
information?
So, Joe, her, and then Ku were being fucking gremlins, and we're so
Excuse.
somehow a certain nickname got brought up because of so pretty much the whole fucking Hot Topic joke came up, and then Joe said, "Hey, it could be worse. We could be joking about Spencer's instead." I'm like, "What the fuck's even?" I was like, I've never been to that store. What makes that one worse?" They're like, "Spencer's is just Hot Topic, but with sex toys." I'm like, "Oh god."
Oh god, no!
I mean, I think I went there once. I think it was when I was still a kid, though.
I was about to say, "Are you aware of this place?"
Yeah, I think Dad took it to me in high school, so Rio did that in high school. Hey, I was still a
Never
kid.
been, But
And at least it was
interesting.
high school. It wasn't Ryder taking you, because then I feel like he would have gotten smacked afterwards.
Yeah, he would have. If it was Ryder, I think my mother would be the one raising a chunkle at him.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at, because with how young you were, I'm just like, what? What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're getting stuff from your phone
Okay.
and you're just deciding to
I was
go
gonna say your phone's
gremlin.
fucking up on you.
oh,
But yes, no.
Fear me.
It was when I was in high school and I was actually on my own most of the time.
The fuck?
Why did I hear Yoshi's Island music?
Is that what that is?
Yes. Why?
I've been sent things, so I knew what that was, but I didn't know what the fuck it was from.
Yes, that's an old video game.
The sound clip is called Curb because it's a video of like an axolotl screaming to it.
I mean, it's better than the ones that walk around the Lotus.
actually, I don't know what an actual.
Those are cute. How dare you? Why did I hear distant stuff?
What?
I don't know. I did. The ears go
I
bare.
don't think they talked.
The
I've met two that do.
also the axolotls that keep invading for Cord. Because Cord was gonna start a whole army of them. We all know that.
Oh no.
She's working on it.
She's where?
Huh?
Oh God,
Huh?
no.
Yeah, she.
Huh?
Did you not realize the last time we were
Oh
we were
my.
where she was actually calling one of them General?
Oh God.
Well, she's calling him
when
Sergeant.
She was when we were
Um,
at the peanut butter factory.
Yeah, she was
Wow.
literally calling one of them Sergeant the whole time.
God fucking damn it, Cord.
You didn't notice?
No, I. Well, then again, at the time, I really wasn't mentally okay.
I wasn't physically okay. Which led into mental.
Slight.
Arguably, I was mentally okay because I was just.
I miss Asher.
Crazy.
Where's Asher? He used to like pick me up with these and yeet into the air.
I don't know. Big Blue's been.
Where has Blue Man been?
I don't
Not
know.
sure. I haven't seen him recently. Also, I haven't been here in quite a long time, doing some weird self-discovery stuff, and I found out some things. But
Cool.
oh well. I'll see how far that goes. Oh damn.
I mean, normally you discover something about yourself. It's either a power, something you didn't know, you know, family, maybe.
I mean, it's more like specifically, there's more than just me who has this on his hand.
Well,
I found out there's others like me.
well, then that's good.
Isn't that from your god? Or whatever the fuck spirit you
It's
signed up
not a
with?
god, it's a greater ice spirit.
I forget this
Uh,
shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
gods,
so-
You've been
don't do
dealing with a
gods.
lot.
That's like. It's more like
I'm
I've
his
seen enough of these
champion.
that all of them just kind of blur. I mean, it's easy for spirits to
There's
have
other
multiple champions
champions.
because it's the same thing of the same god can have multiple patrons.
I mean,
Hey!
it's just like he's
I'm
it's
just
kind of the
hit
first
you.
time he's doing this and all, but like, not a god.
Spirit, whatever, you get the fucking comparison.
Yeah, but there's like
I
no
think I'm
divinity.
giving
It's not
proxy
the
head
same
pats.
thing. What do you mean?
Patrons don't have to be gods.
You
or
think you're
gods don't have to
giving
be
me head
patrons.
pats, you
It's
say
not
while
a
giving me
patron.
head pats?
Am I a warlock?
Well, I'm hoping
Oh,
you're
it's not-
enjoying
it's
the
not a
head pats. I don't
patron.
know if you are.
Do you get power from being signed up with him?
Yeah.
He's a patron then, and you're technically a warlock at that
Sometimes
point. That is literally how
I
that
see
works.
things and I wish to just
Mm,
grab my eyes and pull out, but
Well,
that
I-
hurts.
No, never do
I mean, you saw
that.
the
I
ice
def-
stuff I can do. That's
I
why
know
I
it
can do
hurts. I
that,
lost part of
it's
my
not-
Then yes,
the
that
side
you are
before.
technically a
That's fine.
warlock
Okay.
under him.
Okay, let me explain.
I
it
know,
better.
since you're here, look.
Doesn't give us
Can you see
specific
how this eye is more
like,
saturated than
spells
this
and
one?
stuff. Like I was always able to do that technically, but I was
Yeah.
like too weak and
It's because
like, kinda
I
bad
lost
with
part
spirit
of
magic
this
and
one,
stuff.
and
I mean,
my
the ice armor
roommate,
is used by ice giants and stuff. It's just that
my
now I have
roommate
a stronger
Midori
connection
healed
with
it
ice,
after
and
a while.
now I can do it. And you know, use your smarts and your brain, and you can do spells.
Yeah, like the technical
You have the
definition of a
power.
warlock is someone
It's
who gains
darker.
power from signing a contract with a higher being.
Well, I didn't sign anything, and I don't have to do anything he says, so it's not. You know, I could be like,
What the fuck?
"Fuck you,
God damn it, Roxy.
you would." I'm leaving. I mean, I don't have to do anything, except one thing. And when he
That's
calls
still
on me
something.
to help him out, most likely.
Sorry,
to
do you
kill
like
somebody,
my
but
strawberry earring?
we'll see
Holly
about
gave
how
it
that
to
works.
me.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
noticed.
that
I was
I can still
noticing
say
it.
no.
that is.
I can still say no.
I mean, warlocks can say no to their
I
patrons.
yawned.
That just usually means the
Cease.
patron, you know, tells the warlock, "Okay, bye," and they're no longer a warlock.
I mean, I'll still be me. I mean, he's not a dick. I mean, he wouldn't do that.
Whose phone was that?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I thought it was.
Saya.
How about this? No.
All right, like I guess I can break it down to tell you
Look,
how
look,
it
look.
works. Like
I can just.
he allows me to use ice magic.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't give me specific
And then I'll
spells.
just say
The
this.
stuff
I'll just raise this
I
and
was
go,
using,
no, bigger
I
gun.
already knew how, but I couldn't.
I
because
have
was
a
too
little
weak.
baby pea
and my ice
shooter
connection
pistol. It's not
was
actually a pea shooter, it's just
non-existent.
tiny.
That's it.
It's
He didn't teach
scaled
me
to
anything.
my hand.
Hell, he taught the other champions, but I never had a single lesson. That's kind of.
And that's why going
Yeah,
to a
Got it. So he shows
worshipping.
favoritism.
That's why worshipping a patron or a god can be a double-edged sword, because A, you're not getting your own power. B, you're not.
I'm not
acquiring-
worshiping him. I never said, "Hey,
Worship
please,
as in the
I
way.
praise you," or
Worship as in the
What-
way, or
no.
signing a contract with a patron.
No, I didn't sign anything. He's like, "Hey, you're pretty cool. Here's a seal on your hand. Have ice powers." I'm like, "Cool." And
Ah.
I'm a champion and stuff. I didn't have to sign anything, and I never had to pray to anyone.
That sounds
And
sketchy
sure, it
as
was more
hell.
complicated than that, but it was that.
That still sounds sketchy to me.
Still,
I was about to say, still
is
sounding
sketchy.
pretty warlocky.
Yeah, but it's not.
Sketchy.
Whatever.
I'm a person who is scared about.
It's not demonic. I
Um,
don't know how that works.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that's not how warlocks work.
It's not a
You
warlock.
can literally
I
have
only
a
have
fey
basic looks on
warlock
this
for
stuff.
Christ's sakes.
That is
Like-
intense.
Like patrons can literally be anything that is a quote unquote higher being or a higher level than you.
Mhm.
Like in all technicality, I could. Because of just how high of a level of spellcasting I can can use.
And with you and where you are, and you're even to some cultures,
Yes,
kings
I
could
was
be
like, yeah, if you
considered
ca-
gods and patron, and you can worship them like patrons as well.
He's not a god.
Yeah, I
he's
hope
not
not.
a patron.
Yeah, I will. I'm sorry, my
And I don't have
brother.
to
I will
worship, I don't
never
have to
worship you
pray.
like that. No thanks.
My goodness.
You're
Lord,
my
not
my
want people
king,
ever
and
treating
I
you like that.
serve you as a knight. But that's it.
I was about to say a word, but that's banned on some recording platforms.
What?
I mean, you could just use Ace's title.
Third tier
Hmm.
sub.
I might be in a
no-
bit
I was
of
gonna say-
bind. on how
I
far
am
to
not
go.
that to him.
I know.
He's my king. He's my king, my brother. But
I could
not.
say some shit going off.
Don't! I know what you're
No.
gonna say. No.
Actually, no, because it doesn't even relate to that.
What? Say it.
That's just all paladins are.
Oh, I am not your paladin. Damn it.
No, I'm not saying you are, because you are far from a
I was
fucking
like-
paladin. I'm just saying.
I
I'm
was
just
like,
saying
wow.
paladins and clerics are nothing but that.
Do I look like
Their
a
respective
paladin
deities.
to you?
No, because I was. Like I said, I flat out said it had nothing to do with you.
I mean, yeah,
I was
already
literally just
cool
saying-
before I had the Ice Spirits contract.
I was literally just saying paladins and clerics are just that to their respective deities.
Oh my god. Oh my
And I just realized how many people I fucking shit talked right there, and I slightly take it back because Luke's pretty chill.
Yeah, Luke is.
Yeah, it's chill.
Yeah, he's an Asmar, but he does serve someone as a patron.
That I was about to say, being an Asmar doesn't mean shit.
No, but he is he serves a
mean-
patron and
Oh,
a. Wow. Okay.
I wouldn't like stereotype all the Asmars or paladins and clerics and stuff.
But- Hi, I openly admit to being a fucking asshole. If I offend people, I don't give two shits.
Luke's really chill, and as a fucking paladin, he seems very much like he's working towards it. Heck, we were even talking about literally we're both babies in our respective aspects. He's a baby of,
Yeah, I poked my head in here one day when I was walking
Sorry,
around,
can
and
I-
he was
can I
full
turn
on
the
meditating
ceiling
over in the
again?
fucking
No,
corner.
stop being a fucking monkey.
Why not? I'm not
Hmm.
breaking anything.
You're being a monkey, though.
Yet.
Yet.
Please.
Favoritism. Hmm.
Favoritism is
So you're
only
saying
a
I should
word.
be a favorite. I'm gonna have to go. I
Don't
got
be a
some
favorite.
More thinking.
Don't be a favorite, because being a favorite in that aspect, you're wanting the most out of your god, and
It's not a not a god.
God,
Your si-
spirit.
Whatever the fuck your guy is.
It's not your own powered either. You have to make it. Your own.
Yeah, it's not.
So it is
I
technically.
can't. It's not how I roll. All my power's not my power.
And
Hello?
that's-
Again, warlock.
And that is why I do not think I will ever do that.
I mean, I didn't have a choice. It's not like, hey, I want to be any of this. I mean, I was like, oh, I want to be a shaman who uses all this power from other nature spirits and stuff. I mean, it just kind of happens.
But to
I have a
work
sad
it,
life.
but to work and make it your own power is what you should be doing. Not have to borrow
I
from
am.
someone else's.
You never taught me anything. All this was me. I learned how to use ice armor and a cone of cold and stuff. I did it. And I had a lot of books on mages and stuff, and the ice magic worked. Other than that, yes, it was all me.
I still recommend an actual fucking teacher, just from
Yeah.
conversations we've had.
A teacher can prove and
Ah.
help you and give you advice that might also be worth it. Like,
And
what
actually
is...
teach you half the common shit you should already fucking know.
And
I had like maybe 2 teachers ever.
still you can gain
Apparently they
more.
did shit jobs at it.
Sienna,
And one's no longer around, and the other is also no longer around. So it's kind of just
then you find
happens.
another
Oh,
one.
whoops.
oh well. It's not their fault.
Then you find another one. Or you're able to... There is a lot of Fae people here that don't just use Fae magic. There are people here that can
That's a
easily
good
teach
question.
about
Is he
nature. What?
Oh. I was sitting there, I was like, would a nature spirit technically be fae?
No.
Maybe, maybe not.
He just doesn't
Is there a
have
difference?
any faith.
Depending if they go to the...
Yes, there's.
Depending on if they're from the
As I say, there's many
Feywilds.
different types.
What I've always researched is if they're from the Feywilds, then yes, they're a Fey. But if they're
From
not...
when he told me, he
Well,
was
no, duh.
previously human, died, and became an ice spirit.
Okay, so yeah, he's literally just a
Not
fucking
any
Lingay
fae.
spirit. Yeah, he's literally just a Lingay
Winger
spirit,
and-
okay.
So that's
like,
a ghost.
Super duper powerful and stuff. I mean, kind of a ghost, yes, but like he has his own physical body and spiritual body, and there's a lot. And how does that work?
Why I say, though,
like his
having
real
it...
body is like,
Note, being from a
oh
place
boy,
makes it a thing.
his real spiritual body. Oh man, it's like
That's
a
the thing,
giant
though.
one.
Getting...
It's kind of like really this tall, all icy and
Getting a teacher, though, can actually benefit you a lot
Yeah.
because you discover more about yourself, and also they can teach you things that maybe you hadn't thought about. For instance, I've had now several teachers. One of them is not around anymore, but he's the one who taught me swordplay. He didn't teach me magic. Esso would be, in retrospect, a teacher to me. He taught me more hand-to-hand combat. And then you have Sienna, who is someone who is teaching me the stuff of divine. And then even
true.
before
I'm
that
not
was
really a
my own...
hand-to-hand combat kind of person. But
And-
I see what you mean.
And then I had my own father, who taught me a lot about my infernal powers and a lot about my other side. But now I need to open up the other side that is the angelic, the divine. What the fuck? Where did she go?
She literally got up and left. She literally got up and left.
You're right.
You need teachers.
This whole self-discovery thing sure is a pain in the ass. I guess I need to do it
It
harder.
usually is. Or, sure, go with that.
Self-discovery comes with, looking inward. Looking inward, trying to figure out more about yourself, getting advice from people, finding a teacher. I mean, hell,
Oh,
I could say that
that's-
I still have many
what?
people who are my teachers.
I should have noticed. I forgot. The Ice Spirit is a teacher. I just found out that literally last weekend. Because I was visiting a friend's mansion. I guess they're really rich or something. And I found out he was there, and then he's like, "Oh, he's a teacher," but he hasn't started yet. I'm like, "Oh, that'd be something." So he's not a teacher yet, technically, but he's about to be.
Anyone
Interesting,
can be a
though.
teacher. They don't have to be this teacher role, but they can teach you something. Maybe about yourself, maybe about something else that you were missing. Hi. Sometimes your people around you can be your teachers. And that's just passing on knowledge and information. This one technically is my teacher in teaching me about crossbows.
Yes, right in between the eyes.
Mm,
I love them.
more like
That was a joke, actually. But okay.
I've done it enough times.
he's just teaching me how to basically have a basically how to use one in general. That's harder than it looks. It's like trying to teach someone how to use a gun. It's like trying to teach someone how to use a gun too. So.
I mean, that was fairly simple. Kind of trigger thing and bullets in the barrel. For the crossbow, it has like gotta restring it and put the arrows in it, and it doesn't have a very fast rate of fire.
Unless you get a repeating one.
Ooh, a repeater. Could work. They're a lot better for silent attacks and getting that sniping. Not like a loud firearm. It can work.
I might check around to see who
Or you can
else
put
is
like
awake.
a rope on it and just like, go over a bridge or something. A lot of
I don't
utility.
know about that. I'd keep the crossbow on me because it's a hand one.
Oh, it's a hand one. I thought it was a bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I could literally fucking...
Hi, I found a book about furries.
What the fuck? Oh.
Oh, is that
Oh,
a
that one.
freaking pool table? Oh, cool. We got
There's
one
some
of
new
those.
ones here that I've actually been...
Oh.
Hey, Broxy.
Finally got some money.
Huh?
I'm gonna try and read this one and
Badass
figure it
pool
out.
table. This one looks kind of future tech. What?
Oh.
It's nice. I was starting to read it, actually. It
Yeah, I'll do
was
it
pretty
later.
good for now. So, get a chance, read this one. There's others, I think, there, and some of them have gotten better. I'll put that in my room. Wanted to get away? Is that what happened?
Nothing against Canada, but every time I fucking talk to him, I really feel myself losing brain cells.
Yeah, just mind your P's and Q's and just talk minimal.
I try sometimes.
I was gonna put this in my room because I was gonna read it later. Is anyone in there? Oh.
Yeah, they're still talking.
Go to the deep corner.
Well,
We're shady.
not sure if you heard, but I was heading out.
Good night.
Self-discovery.
Later.
day.
Have fun with
Good
that.
luck with that.
So I found Koo in the corner.
Yeah, he's talking to...
Yeah, he's been talking with someone.
Yeah, I've never seen them before, but
I heard her name was Calliope, I think?
Mm-hmm.
oh, so that's who it is. I saw them in the chat room.
Yeah, I think they went on a mission recently. some of the new recruits actually went on a mission. They got their mission done and became agents. Which, that's
Nice.
good. They actually did well, and it's one of the missions I actually signed up there and I wanted to do, but give them a chance.
Yeah, seems like probably newer agents who haven't done anything yet, or recruits might
I like the
have a
recruits
chance
that
to
need
be
a
able to,
chance.
show what they got.
Yeah, and it was one of the Necropolis ones. Usually I am leading one of those, and usually they turn out pretty easily and well. It's mostly the undead stuff, and sometimes that can be a little bit scary for some people, but for me now, I've kind of gotten used to it. Like, hang on Scaris or Eliza long enough, you get kind of used to that, of the undead. Yeah, dealing with a Banshee or the Draggers were kind of scary and suspenseful, but it's not as bad as what I've seen before. And nowadays, it's not as bad as what I've already witnessed in person, so.
Well, have a good night.
Night.
Okay.
Holding in your anger then.
Not anger, just...
Annoyance.
Yes, because, again, the sheer amount of basic shit he doesn't fucking know. And he's supposedly been here for how many fucking years?
And yet we can all learn some things new.
Like I said, that man needs an actual genuine fucking teacher just to start from ground zero with him. Like, god fucking damn it.
True. Like I told him, everyone needs a basic genuine teacher. Maybe more. It really does depend on how much you want to learn. For me, I have a lot, and I want to still learn. Maybe Rami just needs someone to actually kind of help him a little bit, not a lot. Probably want to say goodnight.
Hell if I fucking... Getting late for you?
Getting tired. I've noticed that. I slept well last night. It's just I'm tired. Then again, I wake up early anyway, so I might just go to bed early.
Decent idea.
And if you need to talk to me, you realize you know how to message and you know who to talk to. And I'll be there to listen. And about anything. Whether it be you're angry, you're upset, whatever it is. I'm gonna just wish these two a good night. Thanks for being my brother.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wish those two good night, and I'll probably head to bed myself.
I'm just gonna get going, man, honestly. It's fucking quiet.
Go talk to Catsy or go home or figure out that whole situation. But good luck!
Understandable.
Hey.
Hey, Saya.
You guys good over here?
Yeah, we're good. Vibing with trees, you know?
Wait.
Just stand up, my back's killing me.
Have just been kind of silently talking to the trees?
Yeah. Do you have a question? I can go ask.
I mean, I guess how they're doing today would be a question.
Oh, sure. I can handle this. I can handle this. Yeah. Give me a moment. Oh. Oh, he's had a bad day. A bad day. Oh, he didn't sound very happy. Just the
Wow.
shadow of this tree. He feels intimidated.
Well, maybe.
It's okay, Kevin. You'll get up there one day.
Even the small trees can actually sometimes be brighter than the biggest ones.
Saya.
Hmm.
I found a book that's all about a cat owl thing. I want one. They are so cute. They get into like aerial fights with other cat owl things.
Does that mean you're just proving that you're a cat, Proxy?
Why does that prove I'm a cat?
'Cause
Why would a
you're-
cat want to own another cat?
Well, it's not a full on. Yeah, that's a signification. Oh!
Ah!
Ow.
What was that for?
What was that for?
What was that? What was that for? What was that smack for?
Also,
You just went.
we haven't
"What?"
properly been introduced.
I mean, what?
My
Did I?
name's Saya. Nice to meet you.
Yes, you did.
Hi.
I don't remember.
Calliope.
Nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sorry, I really struggle with my name almost every time. I don't know why.
You're fine.
Maybe it's C's.
C's. It can be hard to pronounce once in a while. But yes, I guess you sometimes hear about big sisters in here, and I'm usually the one who's like, I guess, a big sister here. I don't know. I check up on a lot of people.
You're like. I don't know if you're like a big sister. To be honest, you're like a. I'm trying to find a way to diss you here, but I can't find it. I'm sorry. I'll get back to me later. I'll have something to diss you
Have to
with.
diss me because of this.
It's okay. I'm like Dylan. I'm
Yeah,
evil
you
to people
tease
that
me.
to the people
You tease me, but then I have to tease her back now.
It's how we show affection. It's we
I like
I
to
both
step on
decided.
Dylan.
Yeah, why did you kick her last time?
Yes.
Why? Wh-
Yikes.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can.
Correction, that's my sister too. You need this staff. She's got enough
What am
trouble as
I?
it is.
What am I? What
Brother?
am I?
Mm.
Elder or little?
Saya, are you older? No, you two are like the same age. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24.
Okay.
Wait, you've been
24,
24 though.
24.
You've been 24 though. He just turned
Yes,
24.
and I'm
like-
almost 25. So.
Like a few months ago.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're older.
Mm.
Fuck that shit.
I'm older than you. I'm older than you. I'm 25.
Yes, you are.
I'll be 25 in 1 month.
It's okay.
I'm
You grow
so
up one day. You grow up one day.
I already had someone in my head just say that's not Pog. I don't remember
What?
to what. It just happened, but they just said it's not Pog, so I'm gonna leave now.
Oh,
it's to me stepping on Dylan.
Yeah, don't step on my sister, please. She's got enough problems as it is.
Never mind, it was
Don't
Pog,
worry, it's
not
her
Pog.
cake.
I'm going home.
I don't.
Well, not.
I don't know if
There she
that's the
goes.
case. Oh, okay. I don't think that's the case.
Wait, how do you mean?
Does Proxy really like stepping on people?
I'm joking. You know, actually, I'm honestly not too sure.
Oh, okay. I don't want to. No. This is where I don't question it. Do not start questioning it. I am not doing
But
that
why
today.
not?
No.
Why not question?
I don't
We're
need to
here
know
to
what
ask
Proxy's
questions in
into.
life.
I don't need to know what Proxy's into. She can be into whatever
Asexual.
it
She
is.
doesn't really like anything.
Well, okay. Well, doesn't everyone have a kink at least?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Then again,
We're all different.
Yeah. That's fair, but
Some have none. Some have a few. Some have a lot. You know, you're there somewhere in the scale.
then maybe
I know
Proxy
where
does?
you are. It's okay. I know
What?
where you
No!
are.
Where do you think I am? Where do you think I am?
Calliope, would you believe me? Would you believe me if I told you she was into hand holding?
Oh my god.
My God.
Yes,
Oh
because
my
I have a
God.
fiance.
Oh my
Because
God.
I have a fiance. Jesus.
Sarcasm. So I'm not actually being
Oh.
serious. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know if that was actually bad.
It's okay.
Something.
No, it's not. It's the hand holding isn't because I have a fiance.
I mean, it's not like I've done that in a very long time, but I mean, if you're holding hands, it's probably better than me.
Especially with the one you love, yeah, it can be better.
Sends your heart a
Definitely
flutter.
better.
Yeah. And it just depends on how close you are with that person. Sometimes you can be platonically be just a friend to hold a hand for. To let them know maybe that you're there. You're there for them. You're there with them.
Strictly platonic.
Yeah, I guess.
Strictly platonic.
Totally platonic.
Totally platonic.
Platonically.
Take it easy. Take it easy, okay?
I'm fine.
Sorry.
That's fine.
It's okay.
I
Okay.
shouldn't have to apologize for making you laugh.
Yeah, but I want to make sure that you're okay, okay?
Yeah, we don't
It's fine.
want you to feel in pain from just making you laugh if like you're injured or something. That's the worst thing.
I don't either. I'm not. I don't think I.
Okay. That's good.
Just pain.
That being said, probably should get it checked out, honestly. Just to be safe, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah, because if you're feeling pain in any way just from simply the breathing and breath, that actually is concerning.
Do you...
It's only been today. Maybe it's just up muscle.
Better safe than sorry, you know? Better safe than sorry, you know? It could be something that's developing and could turn out pretty bad, you know? We don't know. And we can't know until we know what it actually is.
Yeah. We're here to help people. That's mainly what we do, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally. Depends on what you're
But
suffering.
we've got to make sure we can help ourselves too. That's
That
also
too.
part of the procedure.
Yeah.
I just I don't know.
Don't want to be a bother. Don't want it to like just...
I am nervous to have it just something related to the thing I told you before.
Oh. Oh, I see.
That they'd have to see something they wouldn't understand. So, if I can avoid them needing to look at it, I'd rather.
It's your call.
And it's whatever you're comfortable with.
Exactly.
I guess.
But if it does
I
get
mean,
worse,
technically,
you know...
I'm not really comfortable with VR because either way, I'm in pain.
I don't want you to be in pain though, so at the same time.
I don't know.
And it's thoroughly up to you. We can just hold our hand out, and if you do take it, that's always your choice. It's kind of what we do up here. A lot of us help each other out by holding out a hand. Whether it be magical help, physical help, mental, emotional, even spiritual,
High
I guess. And that's what we try to do up here. For people who've sometimes suffered great loss or great pain in a lot of those aspects. But that's what you have others for, to help you out. Be a shoulder to lean on, be a person to talk to. A lot of us.
Well, I'll be around whenever you're ready.
Thanks.
Of course.
If you ever need someone to yell at or talk to, or I don't know, just need some advice, I'm always around too.
Roar! I'm screaming at you. Roar! Roar! Woof.
Yeah.
Bark, bark. You tired? You sound tired.
Yeah. Day before was kind of exhausting, so.
Go play Twister.
No! Exhausting in a different way. I was not okay up here, let's be clear. I'm probably gonna get some rest. I was just wishing good night to both of y'all.
Good night, Sai.
Good night.
It's very nice to meet you finally, Calliope. Might read that book. Maybe.
Hello.
Hello. Did everyone go? Is everyone dead?
Yeah. Annie said she was heading out for the night, and so did Oblivious, and whoever the other person was. I didn't actually read their name. Yeah.
Sorry, it was just like, she was all over the place, but she actually felt better today. Although Saya fucking, it was hard to talk about Father's Day too. That was hard to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But she would have broken down and cried or got really quiet if she hadn't had that talk with you. Because that made all the difference of her talking about it today. She was a lot more better and it felt a bit...
Sunday?
Yeah. If she hadn't gotten a
I was
talk
like, we didn't
from
have much of a
anyone...
serious talk tonight.
No, not tonight. Fucking just Sunday. If Sin hadn't really talked to her that night, she kind of would have, like, if no one had helped her, that she would have been very quiet today. Because Sunday, she still would have been trying to decompress from Sunday. And Sunday still weighed heavy on her head even now. But she was a lot better. Which is a good thing. She needed someone to talk to her about that.
Yeah, today was just fucking, like, crackhead energy day.
Oh, it was.
Honestly not a bad thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was great. Crackhead energy.
Yeah. Also, I love the fact of just me being able to make up random bullshit the way I am. Because 90% of what I talk... you know how so it is something I made up like a while ago that is like not written anywhere. It's just a random idea I had because of like I think one year I wasn't last year, I think it was the year before. I just genuinely wasn't around much for Halloween for whatever reason. So I like made up a random ass excuse for why Sin wasn't around, because it was back when he was a lot more active everywhere else. So it's like, oh yeah, I was dealing with these things that get like really active around Halloween in Oblivion, and I just kind of stuck with it. Half that shit I was saying tonight was fucking me making shit up on the spot.
My God, honey. You're good at that.
So because they are a fluff background thing that will never be dealt with ever in roleplay unless someone flat out comes to me and says, hey, we want to make these a thing. Because in all technicality, that's all they are. They're just something that I make up for me to like have for Sin to do around Halloween, because him being the way he is and Oblivion being the way it is, and how Halloween on a superstitious side of things technically works when you count supernatural, things are gonna get riled up.
Yeah.
So it's just something for the sake of. Yeah, it's something for the sake of
so overworked on Halloween
playing with things.
Because she's got stuff she's doing, and that's more on the spiritual side. But there are things of creatures and stuff that come out during that time, and she has to either get rid of or fight back or seal away. So she gets that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the entire concept of dark beasts is literally just something I made up randomly for the sake of it, and I've just run with it for the past like year or two.
Yeah. Kind of active lobby, but at the same time, a lot of us just stayed in the garden, which,
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, we were all just kind of vibing, but yeah, no, it was fun.
Yee!
And yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing all that bad for fucking Sin. For the most part.
Saya
which is honestly slightly a good thing, because he...
Saya just always wants to give a hug to Sin because, you know, he deserves it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, it's like days like these are like good for him because the fact of he doesn't focus on all the fuckery that's going on with him. Smile. But yeah, he's just over here being a fucking Rage and Darkness thing.
Re.
Which now I feel like I need to be at the neighborhood next week if Heartless are showing up because fucking me. It's like because it's like the Kingdom Hearts fan in me says I must. That's where my fucking name comes from, for Christ's sakes. I have to. I am actually going to the fucking Discord real quick to put something in character.
Alright,
for
hold
the
on.
in-character messages.
We actually go in stream, honey. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Mwah. I love you. Love you. So yes, I had a good day. She had pretty much just fucking a normal chill day for once. Which is good. We don't get that often. That I wish they would have more often. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if something happens tomorrow, or if things get out of hand at the later parts. Who knows? But anyway, thank you all so much. I'm gonna go raid Ribbo, since I was RPing with her today, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Probably for either a game or RP, depending on how things go. And Maid Night's coming up, so I'm gonna be probably there as different characters this week for Midnight. But anyway, love y'all. Take care. Bye bye, everyone.